Hello.
Hello.
We're still here. We're still in Portugal. It's almost at the end of our trip here, and first week was weather was okay.
What a
Actually,
difference a week makes.
yeah,
It was
we had-
so hot. It was like a heat wave.
Last week was unbearable.
Yeah, and
Most
now it's bearable.
It's nice.
It's nice.
You wake up with overcast mountaintops, misty, and then by around 10 o'clock the sun comes out, the clouds clear away. Now it's a beautiful blue sky out there.
Yeah.
Even though you can't see it because you're kind of like under cover right now.
We're actually sitting here on the footsteps of the
The
mill.
mill entrance. It's not actually it's basically an open space which we've had a couple of lunches in here. We've held a few lunches in here. We have a lot of guests. You can see the armoire over there from my grandmother's house still. And it's not used for much of anything. And then we have the mill over at the other side. But we're actually sitting down on the door thresholds. So that's the threshold that was discovered during the reconstruction of the house. There was a mill, there was a house here. This stone was the threshold for a door that my dad, when he saw it, he recognized it as being the threshold to the house that he was born in. So that house was built back possibly in the 1800s or sometime back then.
Tell me that story when he saw that this threshold, and he told you that.
May a time you'd be having is a supper. Obviously there were not much tables going on around back then in the early 1920s. Furniture was a little scarce maybe, or maybe just that was his preference. You'd be sitting down here with this plate of beans most likely, or a little bit of pork or beef to go along with it, because that was the diet back then. And you'd be sitting with the plate on his lap and eating off that plate on this threshold. So
he would be basically a little kid.
Yeah, even a kid.
Maybe he was
9, 10 years old.
or even less. Yeah,
younger than that.
right. And he remembered this, and he
remember the
told
stone.
me.
He
told me he started to cry when he saw this little threshold.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it's one of those things I guess you never forget. It was a good thing we found it because we use it on the reconstruction of the mill over here. So we put it into place, put it to good use, and don't throw anything away. Well, it kind of got thrown away, but then it got thrown. It's good. Days.
But this morning we actually stopped by at your grandmother's place.
Yep.
It's still there. No one's living there, but
No.
you kind of maintain it so that the structure is still strong.
Solid.
And you've been letting this farmer use the land to
We have
maintain the apple orchard.
Well, the orchard he actually planted it himself. It's just the land is just there. He's used it for various things.
Yeah.
We did have apples there before as well, but that was a long time ago, and the trees were different. The trees were all they only last so long. Those apple trees. So he's planted new trees over there, and we're getting some apples, and there's still some old pear trees that I remember from when I was a kid. That we picked some pears from. Maybe I'll have a chance to eat them because they're still fairly green. They're not ripe yet.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll have some of that. Okay.
So until next time,
See you next time.
we'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.